Hey there, wrestling fans, and welcome for the Money in the Bank Prediction Podcast edition with my friend here. And I love this time of year, Money in the Bank. It's always a great time to watch this pay per view. What's your thoughts on that, real quickly, before we start the pre show discussion?
Excited for the Money in the Bank. I was a big fan of the Money in the Bank ever since it debuted, and I mean it's not as cool as it was for when it was at WrestleMania, but it's still pretty cool um, to see. And they always have entertaining matches or whatever.
Yep.
But looking forward to this year's. Looks like it's gonna be a good one. But last year had a good Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And hopefully this year it's as good.
Yeah, me too. Okay, the first thing is the pre-show. Now we all know that the Daniel Bryan thing is about his status, about his health, and why that the authorities stripped Daniel Bryan, and probably he's gonna talk about his return. So, what's your thoughts on Daniel Bryan's speech or whatever he's gonna say on Sunday?
I'm excited to see him come back. Um, looking forward to see what's going on, and I want to see what he says. Hopefully, he says that he'll be coming back soon. Hopefully, that's what I want to see is when he's coming back, and just give an update. That will be cool. I mean, he can't really do much while he's hurt, but it'll be cool to see him come out or whatever and talk about what's going on.
Yep. I just hopefully it's not bad news. Says I'm sorry everyone. I have to retire. Hopefully it's not like an edge thing that would suck.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be retiring, but
Hey, you never know from these injuries.
yeah.
And I hopefully there's other things in here besides him with the speech. His I don't know how long is the pre-show gonna last.
Like 30 minutes, and like it'll probably be like 10 or 15 minutes of him talking.
Yeah. So it should be good. Okay, the first match to kick off the actually pay-per-view. Go for it.
Um, After the kickoff, they haven't really said what order it's gonna be in, but it's I'm gonna go ahead and say the first match might be the first Money in the Bank match with Kofi Kingston, Rob Van Dam, Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, um, Wade Barrett, and Jack Swagger.
Yeah, and this is for the contract for the
Yeah.
Money Bank, and they just did this recently on what Raw was it? They announced it, or is it just few 2 weeks ago on the main event, right?
This Monday Triple H announced the participants.
Yep. Isn't Seth Rollins too, right?
Yeah, Seth Rollins was the first guy announced.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good, and it's gonna be a different briefcase this time. It's gonna be like a gold one, right?
I don't know what the briefcase is gonna look like. Since there's not a Raw and a SmackDown briefcase this year, I wonder what it's gonna look like.
Well, they had this past Monday. It was a gold one.
Oh, they had a gold one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, look it on this past on Raw on YouTube.
Alright.
If I was WWE, they should just go back to black like they did for Mania back in the day.
Yeah.
It should be a good one. I really think that Kofi is gonna do some high spots like they did for WrestleMania 26. Use it for stilts. So it's gonna be some good moments. Now we discussed this in our podcast, Wrestling episode 19. That will be up before this. That you said that Wade Barrett and Jack Swagger got hurt, so most likely they're not gonna be there, right?
Wade Barrett didn't. I mean, Wade Barrett's the one that got hurt. Jack Swagger is the one that hurt Wade Barrett.
Okay.
On SmackDown taping, Jack Swagger threw Wade Barrett against the barricade and it like tore up his shoulder. They didn't say what was wrong with it, but his shoulder is messed up. So I don't know if he'll be in the Money in the Bank. Hopefully he is. Hopefully it's not a serious injury because he's the Intercontinental Champ and I was really starting to like him.
With that bad news Barrett gimmick.
Yeah.
Now, if Bad News Barrett is
Mhm.
cannot compete, do you think they're gonna get a replacement, or do you think they're gonna go the guys they have already?
They probably would just do it without him. I mean, last year like Kane was in it, and then he like got hurt or just wasn't in it or something, and they just didn't use him.
Yeah, it sucks. It happened. I just hopefully Swagger and Barrett Russell, because if Wade Barrett cannot compete and if he has to have surgery, that means he's got to start over from scratch with this build up, you know.
Yeah,
And probably he's got to drop the belt and probably be another tournament, you know.
yeah.
So who are you picking in this match?
This is a hard one. Let me look at the people again. I don't see Jack Swagger winning.
Nah, me neither.
Rob Van Dam, Kofi Kingston. I would like to see Dolph Ziggler win, but it's got to be Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose winning. It's got to be one of those guys.
I see Roland Reigns just for the hell of it, you know, new
Oh,
guy.
he's not in this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's it? Seth Rollins, right?
Yeah, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I like to see him winning it.
Uh-huh.
I thought his buddy's gonna be in it. Who's the guy? I thought his buddy's in it.
Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
They split up. They split up though. Remember?
Yeah, but he's in this one.
Yeah. So it's gonna be to them two fighting it, and
Yep.
that'd be cool.
Yep. Oh yeah. So I think maybe Dean Ambrose might be in it. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, either one. I wouldn't really care. I like them both.
I think they're gonna fight over. I think they're gonna duke it out. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's gonna be a great. Or if they don't win it, they might feud at SummerSlam or beyond. You know.
Yeah, I'd like to see those guys feud.
So those are my picks, guys. Okay, next match in our eyes, go for it.
Probably the tag team title match. The Usos versus the Eric, or not the Eric, but Eric Rowan and Luke Harper with the Wyatt family. And the Usos have had the title since WrestleMania. They haven't really done anything. They're kind of a sad excuse for tag champions. I mean, I like the Usos, but they've not been very good champs. And I think that they're going to keep pushing the Wyatt family, and they're going to win the titles and elevate them even higher. So that'd be cool to see. I mean, I don't really like the Wyatt family, and I like the Usos, but I just don't think he's going to keep the title.
Yeah, I agree.
Or not he, but I don't think they're going to keep the titles.
Yeah, I agree. I think Luke Harper and his what's his friend name?
Eric Rowan.
Yeah, I think they're gonna become new tag team champions because the Usos. I agree with you. They won the belts. The March 3rd, I was there on Raw when they beat the DX, the New Age Outlaws, and they hadn't do nothing since. So that's sad, you know.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna have new tag team champions on Sunday. Okay, next match.
Yeah. The next match, is another match that's been announced is the Divas Championship, Paige versus Naomi. And I don't really like either. I mean, I like Paige, but she's not really my favorite. But I like her better than Naomi, and I think that Paige is gonna keep the title. I'm not really a fan of Naomi. She just keeps dancing and not worried about getting the title. I like Paige as the champion for now, and I think she's gonna have a pretty good reign.
Yep, I agree with you. I think Paige is gonna retain. The opponent on Sunday, just another total diva. That's funny. Another typical diva. So it's just gonna be probably an easy win. Now, who's her friend again?
Huh?
Who's her friend on Total Divas?
Cameron.
Yeah, I think Cameron's just a total bitch. You could see this past Monday. I think she's gonna be like a more of a heel now, huh?
Yeah, Cameron. I think they're gonna be splitting up soon. Unless if Naomi wins, it'd be kind of cool to see the Funkadactyls face each other.
Yeah, because there's no reason they have that group anymore. There's no reason anymore. It's pointless. So, I don't think Paige is gonna lose now. I think she's gonna lose maybe she might lose the belt September for Night of Champions. That's just my guess, So
yeah.
So that's my prediction. Is Paige retaining the belt. What's the next match?
Um, I guess we can talk about the one that hasn't been officially announced, but it seems like it's coming. Alexander Rusev versus Big E Langston. Um, and it seemed like it was going to happen on Raw, but they didn't announce it on SmackDown or anything. And it might be one of those matches announced on like Saturday or whatever, how they do it, like the day before the pay per view or the day of
Yeah.
the pay per view. And yeah, I wouldn't mind to see this. It's going to be like they've done this a lot through the years. It would be like a U.S. guy versus like a foreign guy, and it'll be like the Russian versus the U.S. guy, Big E, and I'm not really looking too forward to this, but it'll be kind of cool seeing the two big guys fighting for their country, and I don't think not Rusev, Big E is gonna win, but he might win. I'm not for sure on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and say Rusev wins.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Who are we talking about now? Sorry. What?
Alexander Rusev versus Big E Langston.
I say the Russian guy, but he's bigger and he's heel. Why should they give him to Big E?
Yeah.
But if it happens, it happens. And he has a sexy manager. What's it, Lana?
Lana, yeah,
Oh
she's
man,
pretty
gosh,
freaking
she's
hot.
woo. Can you imagine this was TV 14? Probably showed a lot of Cleveland,
Yeah, yeah.
Man, she's smoking. I cannot wait till she wrestles. It's gonna happen eventually, huh?
What?
I think eventually she's gonna wrestle.
I don't know. I don't know if she ever wrestled. I think she just might be a manager.
Oh, but I think the Russian guy is gonna win this match. I don't know how long this is gonna last, but a win is a win. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not gonna be a boring match like that. Ryback versus Mark Henry match at Mania. Remember that match at WrestleMania 29?
Yeah.
That match sucked. Okay, next match.
There hasn't been really anything else announced besides the last one that we're going to talk about. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship ladder match.
It's the vacant, right? The vacant.
Yeah, for the vacant title. Kane versus Sheamus versus Del Rio versus Cesaro versus Roman Reigns versus John Cena versus Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. That's like one of the more star-studded ones that they've had. And the past year, like last year, they did ones with not as big stars, kind of more mid-card, and then a huge star one. And this one's going to be a good one. I'm a big fan of Cesaro, Roman Reigns. I like Del Rio, and I kind of like John Cena. And then Sheamus is a random throw in there. And Bray Wyatt, it's going to be something to see. And then Kane got thrown in there for no reason at the end. After we already talked about this on the podcast or whatever, that John Cena beat him in a stretcher match to earn a spot, and then Kane just gets thrown in by Triple H, and Randy Orton was put in first for not winning anything at all.
Oh, we're still on here. I'm sorry. What else are we gonna discuss? I'm sorry.
Like, I think that it's down to Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, or John Cena. The John Cena thing is because, he was on the poster for SummerSlam with Brock Lesnar, and we talked about that a little on the podcast.
Yeah, episode 19, so check it out.
Roman Reigns is a pick of mine because I think that he has a good chance along with Bray Wyatt. I'd want to see Roman Reigns or Cesaro win. Those are my top five. Those guys are in my top five right now. And I wouldn't mind to see Wyatt win, but I just don't want to see Kane or Orton, Cena, or Sheamus to win, or Del Rio.
Oh god, I don't think Del Rio's gonna win because he's on his way out, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Sheamus, I don't know, it could happen. John Cena, probably he's the top guy. He's gonna win the damn match. Um, shit, I don't know. I don't know who I want to win this match. Um, who's the odds to win it anyway?
Um, I think that it's got to be down to Cena, Reigns, or Bray Wyatt.
You know what?
But
I'm taking
from
a wild guess. I know this is not gonna happen. I'm taking a Wyatt just for the hell of it, you know?
yeah, Wyatt just have a good chance of winning. It'd be cool to see him with the titles, and then the Wyatt family win their match. If they win the titles, it'd be cool to see like the Wyatt family with a bunch of gold.
Yeah, it reminded me of the Evolution from 03, 04 at Armageddon, remember?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yep. If it happens, it happens. But I think Wyatt needs this win because he needs a revenge from John Cena because John Cena really ended the feud at Payback and it really pissed me off, you know?
Mhm.
But whatever. Is that all the matches or what?
Yeah, that's the only thing that's been. Those are the only ones that have been announced.
I guarantee you they're gonna have like some backstage or
Yeah, they're gonna have a couple. There's no way they're just gonna have 4 matches, and I mean those are the 4 matches that have been announced, and then the Rusev and Big E is probably gonna happen, and then something else is gonna be thrown in there, like always.
so this shit is all said and done. Like of course, of course, the main event is all set in stone, and WWE should need to concentrate on the main Carter, but they don't.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I just hopefully something big happens at Money in the Bank. Maybe we'll see an awesome promo for the upcoming pay per view. I think it's Battleground, correct?
What?
I think the next pay per view after Money in the Bank will be Battleground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see.
Battlegrounds like sometime in July, I think.
Yeah, July. Yeah, usually it's in the fall, but they change it.
Yeah. They're having a bunch of pay-per-views close together. They had Payback and now Money in the Bank in the same month, and then Battleground is going to be like. Let me see the date for Battleground. Well, I don't see it, but I think it's like sometime in mid-July.
Wow. They had 2 pay per views in July?
No, they had 2, and they're going to have the second one in June.
Okay.
Because Payback was kind of. I think it was near the beginning.
Yeah, June 1st.
Oh yeah, and then it was like the first and like the last weekend of June as pay-per-views. But that's cool. Just more stuff to watch on the network than we pay for.
Yeah, but I just hopefully it's good pay per view. I mean, it looks okay on paper, but hopefully you see some holy shit. I heard a rumor. I don't know if you heard, but I guess Goldust and Stardust is gonna have a match.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that, but I don't know who they would face.
Can you look that up real quick?
I didn't see it a match,
Um,
but I can look it up.
okay. But viewers, what's your thoughts on the new version or new look for Corridor, aka
It's
Stardust?
Stardust and Cody Rhodes versus Ryback Axel and Curtis Axel, but that got announced on SmackDown, I think.
Yeah, what do you think about Stardust?
It's kind of weird, but I think I kind of like it.
Was he doing the same thing as Goldust doing?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I guess I can start to like it. I mean, I was liking Cody Rhodes quite a bit, and I was hoping they would just have like a Cody Rhodes and Goldust feud already. I thought that was going to happen at like WrestleMania.
Maybe this will lead something big, because maybe we get tired of Stardust and say, you know what, screw it, I'm going back to Cody Rhodes,
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It would be cool if he did Cody Rhodes and like Stardust at the same time.
How are they gonna do that?
But it would be, huh?
How are they gonna do that?
Like he just wrestles as Cody Rhodes and then wrestles as Stardust.
The only way they're gonna have him is dead. Drop it.
It will be kind of hard for him though to wrestle like twice.
I don't know what to tell you. It should be good, you know, the whole card.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Now, if Punk, sorry, why did I say Punk? If Bad News Bureau cannot compete, do you think they will find a replacement, or do you think they're gonna go as it is?
I don't know about that one. They might replace
Did we
him.
discuss that already on here?
Huh?
Did we discuss that part already on this podcast?
Uh-uh.
Okay. I know this is how stupid, put Zack Ryder in, you know? Just for the hell of it.
I don't know. I don't really like Zack Ryder.
You don't?
No.
Oh.
But I guess that's it. Then we covered pretty much the whole pay-per-view.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I cannot wait to watch it live on WWE Network. Now, if I don't feel like watching it live, I can watch it down the road. You know, no rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot wait for Monday Bank. It should be a good show. Hopefully. You got anything to say before we end this podcast about the WrestleMania? Money Bank predictions?
No.
Okay. Have a good one. And my friends, Twitter and his YouTube will be down there in the description box. So have a good night, my viewers. Talk to you on the flip side. This is your friend, Team Alright, and have a good one. Peace out, my friends. The champs are out of here. Right, my friend?
Yeah.
Okay. Good night.